All right. Good morning, students. Okay, today we are going to look at chapter 5, Network in Graph Theory. All right. Now, previously I asked you to watch a few videos. I hope it's useful, and I hope you could answer some of the questions that was asked too. All right. So anyhow, let me just give you a brief summary of what the theory is all about. Okay, so there are a few things that you need to know. Number one is, okay, this is the whole entire gist of the chapter. It's a lot of theory involved in it. So if you actually know the theory, questions you should be able to answer the questions. Okay, so we start off with the first concept, the concept of vertex. So you must know what's a vertex. Okay, number two, it's an H. What's an H? A graph. Okay, a graph can be written in this. G represents the graph equals to braces. V is actually for vertex. V stands for vertex. And E is actually used for edges. Okay, so this is in set notation V, comma E. Okay, so this is how a graph is represented. Okay, then you have got degrees. Okay, degrees will be the edges in respective vertices. Okay, now this is a formula that you actually get from your textbook. Summation of degree for your vertex equals to 2 times the edges. So V here is an element of V lah. This V, little v, is an element of the set of V, set of vertex. Okay, next is up here, a loop. You must know what's a loop. Multiple edges. What are multiple edges? Okay. Okay, next is, since we have looked at graph, so we need to know what is a directed or an undirected graph. Next is weighted or unweighted graphs. Okay, then we move on to tree. Tree is actually known as a subgraph. Part of a graph, when you draw it out, it becomes a tree, or it can also be considered as a simple graph, so it means almost the same. So simple graphs are graphs with no loops and no multiple edges. All right, okay, so what I suggest you do is, before, if you have not done the questions, number one, a simple table like this will actually help you. All right, a table with 3 columns. Okay, so these are the items that you need to know to answer the questions. This is illustration, meaning you actually look for the meanings of this from the textbook, content from the textbook. So it can be written in 1 or 2 lines, maybe a word or 2 words, keywords, and maybe you can actually include examples. This is only my suggestion because I think this will actually help you or ease the answering of questions, be easier. Okay, all right. So this was the work given to you previously. If you have not done, please try. But I think what you should do first is complete this table, or you can actually have it in this chart. It depends on you. Complete this table, put in whatever need to be put in, then you attempt the question. I think it'll be a lot easier. So what you need to complete is actually self-practice 5.1a. This is on page 134. And self-practice 5.1b, this is on page 138. Okay, probably you should try one first. And if there's any questions, any problems, please get in touch with me. All right, I'll leave my number in the classroom note. All right, thank you.